Hello everyone, I'm Santiago and today I'm going to be doing a very unusual video. So right now, at the time of making this video, is the Steam Summer Sale 2024 and I was looking at the Steam Deck pricing just to fool around. The LCD Steam Decks, the 64GB one, the base one, and the 512GB are heavily discounted, and by heavily I mean you can get the cheapest Steam Deck for $296, so man, this is a great value for the money. You can change the 64GB eMMC memory for an SSD very easily, or you can get the 512 gigs if you, but I mean, for the price difference, you can get a 1TB SSD and put it yourself on the 64GB one. So they're doing this because they are not making more 64GB and 512GB LCD models. They will only have this. So unfortunately, the OLED are not getting discounted, the OLED models. But again, I think it's the best time to jump into the Steam Deck. I mean, just for the price of the 64GB one, is stupidly good value for what you get. While the 64GB themselves doesn't amount to much, just the fact that you can add an SSD later on to expand the storage, because you'll need it, let's be honest here, games are huge, is super cheap. Is while supplies last, and I think it's a fantastic deal. So I've been using an LCD deck for the last 2 years, 1.5 years to be exact, and it's been a great experience. I just got an OLED yesterday because I wanted to check it out, but I got this version actually, I mean under $300, that's insane. Best time to get into it. Again, you don't lose much performance, maybe 6% performance of this one versus the OLED. And I have over 100 videos playing on this version of the Steam Deck with an SSD added into it. So breaking news, it's super cheap right now. I highly recommend you get into it if you were on the fence. I think for this price, it's unbeatable. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'll leave you with some gameplay of me playing Elden Ring on it, because I've been playing Shadow of the Erdtree, which isn't fantastic on the Steam Deck, and some other stuff, so you can understand how much of a good deal this is. So thank you for watching, and I hope you can get a cheap Steam Deck at the end of the day. The Steam Deck, it doesn't stutter like on the PC, they fixed that. So these are usually the settings that I used to play at 30-ish FPS on the Steam Deck. And I've been playing this game at locked 30s, I mean I just opened this menu. And I basically locked it to 30 like this. I can already feel the latency, but it works. You can do it like that. And if you lower the settings any further than this, it really does look almost the same, and at the same time look the same. It runs almost the same, but it looks a lot worse. So I don't think it's worth going under these settings, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So okay, you played a lot of Elden Ring, whatever, okay. You beat certain boss that I'm not going to say the name. You bought the DLC. So now you go and touch this hand. And you're basically going into the DLC now. That's how it works. The OLED will get you 2-3 FPS more, maybe 4 in this case. But again, what bothers me the most about this game, that I think there's already a mod for this, but there shouldn't need to be a mod to remove the black bars. But as you can see, this beautiful scenery works on the go. So that's wonderful. But I will lock it to 30 FPS. Yeah, you can lock it to 40 as well, but you need to, I mean, you can lower the settings, but the game will struggle to stay at 40. So unfortunately, it's not a locked 40s experience. At least not on native resolution. Which is quite a shame, because it will be perfect at 40. But hey, the DLC works. As you can see, these very grassy areas seem to be fine. The good thing with unlock FPS is that some bosses like the last one, you can get 60s, you finish the game on deck. Yeah, but that's one. That is not all the areas of the game. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, look at this. Here it even drops in the mid-20s. Same happened with the dragon at the beginning of the game. So I get it that it's not all the areas running like this. But there is a lot of areas that you're going to be in the open like this, and it will drop to the 30s. So that's my issue with it. Hey brother, I ordered an OLED deck today, mostly thanks to your videos. Well, thank you so much, man. Thanks for watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed your Steam Deck OLED. You get like maybe 5 frames ahead of me and a way better screen. And I wish I could get Valve to do a shout out or to say, hey, Steam Deck verification, Santiago, please do the verification yourself. That would be nice. But no. But thanks again for watching the videos. And this one, that's why I'm using the electricity punches and all that. And that's why I'm doing Sable Outposts, because there's more effects in general with these enemies. And at the same time, I'm close to trees, so yeah, I have an idea on how to make it demanding in general. Also, nighttime can be pretty crazy demanding. We're going to try that out in a moment. Okay, he got me. These 2 items. Anybody else? Alright. So yeah, this, at least in my opinion, are the best settings in general, because it's native resolution 1:1 on how the Steam Deck screen renders stuff. Completely fine. Looks awesome. Let's see, let's get into combat. Let's really stress test this one. Here we go. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Dang it. I forget that I don't have a limited ammo. But so far so good, I think. Let's run to him. There we go. Reduce 2 atoms. And he's dancing now. Look at him. Oh, hello there. Hi there. Sleep. Oh, cool. So as you can see, it's over 40. Even on combat. Let me enable the flashlight. Just to have more demand on the hardware. Ah, I failed. Big time. Yeah, in here I get 40s. Yeah, mostly 40. Good. Considering how this game looks, and that not so long ago I had to play it on a big old computer, this is impressive. I don't know how they did this. 4A games are wizards. And this is one of the demanding parts of the game, and I think the game crashed. Oh no, it crashed. Maybe because I changed settings and I didn't restart. But if you run into crashes like this, swap to the X11. That might fix it. I run into crashes like this on my main computer, but only on the X12. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As a conclusion, I'm pretty impressed that the game can hit 40s, especially Metro Exodus.